Hello everyone, I just want to quickly share something with you before I start rambling on about the cards. So a little while ago, as I've mentioned in some of my readings before, I started collecting quotes that really meant something to me, quotes that would resonate at specific moments in my life or certain chapters I was going through. So I began writing them down on like these beautiful cards with like lovely little backgrounds. I've now got up to almost 300 of them, and I'm still adding them and I'm still improving them as well. So yeah, just want to be clear, these are not quotes I came up with. These are quotes that I've just come across at exactly the right time. So I randomly polled one this morning, and the message is, anything that annoys you is teaching you patience. Anyone who abandons you is teaching you how to stand up on your own 2 feet. Anything that angers you is teaching you forgiveness and compassion. And anything that has power over you is teaching you how to take your power back. Anything you hate is teaching you courage to overcome your fear, and anything you can't control is teaching you how to let go and trust the universe. So, with the energy in mind, I've pulled some tarot cards to explore what deeper message or guidance comes through for you guys. So, really the question we're looking at is, what is life trying to teach you through everything you've been experiencing, my darling? So for the tarot, you've got the Chariot reversed, the Queen of Swords, the Four of Cups reversed, and at the bottom of the deck you have the Page of Pentacles. Straight away, this really does feel like a message around emotional lessons, control, clarity, and kind of like rebuilding after a period of feeling stuck or overwhelmed. Now, the Chariot reverse speaks about a period where direction felt blocked or kind of out of your control. This can show frustration, delays, lack of motivation, or feeling like you're trying to move forward in life, but it's just like, doesn't matter what you do, something will knock you off your tracks or slow you down or block you. So it's kind of like plans just never worked out for you in that way. And it can also reflect moments where emotional overwhelm or external circumstances made it really hard to stay focused or aligned. So I do feel like the deeper message here is that not everything is meant to be forced forward as well. Sometimes life pauses you so you can actually realign with your direction instead of rushing through it as well. Now, the Queen of Swords, I feel the Queen of Swords is like the version of you that comes out of those experiences. This is clarity, this is the energy of truth, this is the emotional intelligence after these experiences. So the Queen of Swords is someone who has been through these lessons, sometimes very difficult ones, betrayal, disappointment, loss, death, humiliation. But instead of like staying in confusion or emotion, she begins to see things very clearly. Okay, she sees patterns, she sees truth, she sees intentions, and she no longer ignores what doesn't feel right as well. So this is definitely the energy is about. It's kind of like this energy is about like boundaries or discernment and self-respect as well. Actually, it's a part of you that says like, I see things for what they are now and I choose differently. So to me, this feels like life is teaching you emotional clarity and protection of your own energy too. Now with the Four of Cups reversed, this shows like the emotional awakening after like re-engagement with your life. Where the with the Four of Cups being upright, that is like the emotional withdrawal, apathy, or feeling disconnected. When it's reversed, the energy is coming out of that space. It's starting to notice opportunities again. It's starting to feel emotionally present again. It's starting to lift out of that heaviness or stagnation. And it's like your emotional awareness is actually opening back up after a period of like this reflection or disconnection. And this feels like more of a turning point where you stop focusing on what felt missing and start noticing on what is actually available to you. And with the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it kind of brings it all into grounded reality, really, because the Page of Pentacles, this is like new beginnings, but in a very practical, steady way. This can represent learning something new, starting a new path, rebuilding something, or focusing on long-term growth. It's not rushing energy, it's very patient, it's very committed, it's very intentional. And I feel this is really important here because it shows that after everything you've processed emotionally and mentally, You're now moving to a phase of building something real from what you've learned, my darling. Something more aligned, something more stable, something that actually supports your growth long term. So yeah, I feel like this reading's kind of like nothing you've experienced was random. And these delays, these emotional confusion, or these moments where you felt stuck or out of control are all of what is actually shaping like your awareness, my darling. It's been teaching you when to pause. It's teaching you how to see clearly. It's teaching you how to protect your energy. It's teaching you how to rebuild more from a grounded place. And now it's like you're stepping into a phase where you don't just react to life anymore. You understand it. You see it more clearly. You move differently because of it. And you're no longer, as well, I want to say this, like, you are no longer a version of yourself who first went, through these experiences. You've matured, you've grown through them, you've gotten wiser from them, my darling. And now you're building from clarity, not confusion. Okay? I hope this reading's helped. Have a good day. Bye-bye.